In this vlog, we talk about storytelling. You see cinematic storytelling really trending right now all over the internet, especially in social media. There are three key pieces of content that I think you should take a look at to kind of understand what I'm talking about. I can't show them here, but I'll have links in the description below. And those three things are, first is the Extra Gum commercial of 2015. Great at capturing the emotion behind what it is to have a relationship, and they kind of put their product in the middle of that, kind of, triggering in your mind, hey, whenever you're with that special person, make sure you have our product, which is really cool. The second amazing piece of cinematic glory that I've seen recently happens to be from Elevation Films. You can see right now that nonprofits, the larger nonprofits, are really doubling down on cinematic storytelling. You've seen that from Invisible Children to Elevation Films, Hillsong Films. There are a lot of nonprofits right now who are using storytelling as a product for them, something tangible that people can hold on to, which is a really, really smart idea. The piece that I want you to see that has the link in the description below is called The Burning Bush. It's from Elevation Films. It's an accompaniment to one of their albums called Wake Up the Wonder. What's really nice about this is they took the story of Moses and the burning bush and they contextualized it for modern day cinema. It's really, really nice. You should go check it out. And then the third thing, which is a different type of cinematic storytelling, is Gary Vaynerchuk's videos. Gary Vaynerchuk is amazing because what he does is he takes clips from his talks or from his weekly vlogs or just even him on the street, and he compiles them together. He puts this nice score underneath and he tells a story. It's really, really interesting the way that he does it. Those links are at the bottom. After you're done with this video, go check those out. But I want to give you my top 3 ways to increase your reach using cinematic storytelling. And the first thing, it might seem really simple, but a lot of people don't get it, is that you should have a beginning, a middle, and an end. A lot of stories, they have to have a starting point, you have to have a middle tension point, and then you have to somehow resolve that tension. Those are 3 simple things that I see a lot of filmmakers and storytellers not doing. They don't have a beginning, and they don't have an ending, or there's just not those 3 things. When you have those 3 elements in your story, your audience feels closure and they feel that they've experienced something. So have those 3 elements. The second way to boost your creativity in cinematic storytelling or engaging storytelling is to read books. A few books that I've been reading to really jog my brain in the storytelling sphere are some C.S. Lewis books. One of my favorites is The Magician's Nephew. That's such a great way that it's just a great story. It's a prequel to the Chronicles of Narnia, and I wasn't a big Chronicles of Narnia fan, but The Magician's Nephew really caught my attention. And the third point is, if you really want to be good at cinematic storytelling, is you have to write. And this is really difficult, especially if you're like me. I hate writing, but it's something that I try to do every day in order to make sure that I can tell better stories. What I do is I sit down, and then the easiest way for me to kind of get a story down is to use note cards. Wait one second. These things are awesome because on one side I'll have I'll write my big idea, and then on the back side, on the lines, I'll kind of give 4 or 5 points to that big idea. One thing about the note card trick is you can use it for anything. One thing that I like to do also is whenever I write like courses or teaching things, I use these. Whenever I'm writing like PDF books, I use these things as well. So it's a very good starting point because sometimes it's hard just to sit down and write and have it all make sense right off the bat. I know I'm not the kind of person who sits down and can write something coherent right off the bat, but using note cards helps me leverage my ideas, organize them, and then tell a better story. Awesome, I hope those 3 tips really helped you out. And if you want, you can follow me at Nick_Ovalle on Instagram and Twitter, and you can find me on Facebook at the Nick Ovalle. It's great chatting with you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.